Alright, so let's get started by placing 3 black wool. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then on this left side of these 3 black wools, we're gonna go up by 2. And then we're gonna go up by 11 on the right side. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So make sure you guys have this so far. And you know what? Every so often, I'm going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause, just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. But also, feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. So, let's continue. After we do this 11 black wools going up, we're going to go to the left side here, and we're going to find a gap of 3. So, 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th block, we're going to place 2 black wools to the left. Then we're also going to have another 2 black wools going to the left. And then 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the left. And then 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have 1 diagonal black wool. And below this black wool, we're going to place 3 going to the right. So 1, 2, and 3, and that's gonna be its cute little tail. Look at it. Oh my god. Alright, so awesome. Now you guys see this 11 black wool blocks. Well, we're gonna drop down here and we're gonna add 1 black wool on the right, and then we're gonna drop down again a little more, and over here we're gonna have 1 more black wool. So make sure you guys have this for the left side of your evil Nyan Cat. This guy is gonna be real evil. So let's get to it. So over here we're going to place 22. So yeah, 22 blocks of our black wool going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So make sure that you guys have 22 black wool blocks going to the right. Now on this, what am I saying? We're going to drop down here. We're going to skip a block, but first make sure you guys have those 22. Remember to pause it if you need to. If you feel like I'm going too fast, feel free to pause this video whenever you need to. That way I don't take forever, and if you can build really quickly, then you can, just knock this out of the park with me. But if you need a little more time, you know what? It's your video. Do whatever you want with it. So now let's continue. We're going to have 1 more black wool right here, so make sure you have a gap of 1 block. And then on this ground floor, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. With 1 black wool above it, and that's going to be its other little foot. So make sure you guys have that little foot. And now we're going to zip it to the right, so just zoom to the right. And over here we're going to add 1 black wool on the bottom. And then on the ground floor we're going to place 4 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With 1 diagonal black wool. Then over here we're going to skip 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and then on the 3rd block we're going to place 1 black wool. So make sure you guys have a gap of 2. And then below this 1 black wool we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more diagonal black wool. And that's going to be its little feet. I know it looks funny, but these Nyan Cats are so fun to build, so it's going to look really good at the end of the video. So now let's continue with the outline of our Nyan Cat, or our evil Nyan Cat, since this is a Halloween special. So over here we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks. And then we're going to go up by 5. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this left side we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the top here we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Now next to this black wool that we just placed, we need to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then below this 4, we're going to get right below it, and we're going to place 5 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you guys have those 5. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. We're going to drop down, and on this left side, we're going to go down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to drop down, and on the left side, we're going to have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go back up here because on this top left part, we need to add 1 block. So make sure you guys add that one on the left. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. So now let's take a step back. This is going to be pretty much our basic outline of our Nyan Cat. I'm sorry, our evil Nyan Cat. Can't forget that. This is a bad kitty. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and continue. What we're going to do is that we're going to go to this face area. We're going to skip 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th block, we're going to place 1 black wool. So make sure you guys have that 1 black wool, there. Then we're going to add a light gray on the left of it. Because above this light gray, we're going to place 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to place a black wool above this area. So make sure you have 1 black wool there. Then we're going to skip a block, add a black, skip a block, add a black. Then a black wool below this block and this one. So make sure you guys have it, and that's going to be its mouth. I know it looks a little funny, but it's going to look great at the end of the video. And then what we're going to do is that right above this black wool, we're going to add a light gray. And above this light gray, we're going to place 4 black wools going straight up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add a black wool on the left and on the right. And I think that's supposed to be like an upside down cross because this is an evil Nyan Cat. So make sure you guys have that. And now for the eyes, what we're going to be doing for the eyes is that we're going to grab our light gray wool, and we're going to place a light gray wool on the left here. And then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to place 1 black wool, 3 on the top, and then we're going to go down by it again. So make sure you guys have that. Now let's move to the right, and we're going to do the same thing. So a light gray, and then 1 black wool with 3 across the top, and 1 down on the right side. And now let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far for your Nyan Cat, or I'm sorry, your evil Nyan Cat. And now let's add some detail to the face. So for that face, we're going to grab our pink wool. We're going to go over here to this corner, and we're going to add a cube out of 4 pink wools, just like that, pretty easy. Then we're going to grab our red wool because he's going to be crying blood. This is an evil pixel art. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3. 1 red wool, and then another 3 red wools going down. Don't forget to add the white wool right there, because that's going to be its eyes. Now we need to grab our red again. We're going to go over here, and you guys see this first diagonal block. Well, we're going to add 2 red wools on the left side going down, like so. Now let's shimmy to the right. We're going to go over here. And above this black wool, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 to the right in the middle here. And then a white wool on the top. It's not even in the middle, I guess 1 on the top right. And then we're going to go down by red again. With red again. 1, 2, 3. Now let's switch to our pink because we're going to place 4 pink wools like so. Then we need to grab our red wool again. And then right here, we are going to place 2 red... What am I doing? We're going to add 2 red wools. Just like that. And that's going to be... I want to say cute little face, but it's not really that cute. He's too evil to be cute. Alright, so now let's see. What are we going to do? Well, let's go ahead and start adding some detail. So for that, we're going to grab our sand. So I know... I hate building with sand because it's one of those gravity blocks and it's just so annoying, but it's going to look really good, I promise. So let's grab our sand, and we're going to go up here, and you guys see this 4 black wools. Well, we're going to place 5 on this left side going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to drop down here, and we're going to add a row right here of sand. If you want to count, it's going to be 10, but just add a row of sand on this bottom section like that. Just make sure it's 10. Right, I had some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened, but we're back, so let's keep going. Now, after this row of 10, we're going to add one more sand block right here. And then on this left side, we need to add 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So make sure you guys have 12 sand blocks. And that's all the sand that we're going to be using for this pit slurry. So we can actually just throw it away. Bye-bye. But let's pick it up because we don't want to litter. So yeah, but we don't need to use the sand anymore. What we are going to be using, it's a red wool because we're going to do the bloody section on the top. So we're going to start on this left side. And right above this black, we're going to go up by 4 red wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then above this sand, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to add 1 red wool right in the middle here with a black on the right. Now on the right of this black, we're going to place 4 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you guys have that. Pause it if you need to. Then what we're going to be doing next is that below this black, we're going to place 2 red wools. And then on the right, we're going to go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 black wool in this little corner. Now we're going to continue with a red. And over here in this corner, we're going to add 18 red wools to the right. So make sure you add 18 red wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18. So make sure you guys add 18 black wools going to the right. Let's take a step back, pause it if you need to. And now let's continue. So do you guys see this black wool area here? Well, we're going to add 2 red wools above it. So 1, 2. And then we're going to add 1 red wool here above the sand. Then we're going to drop down here next to this sand and we're going to add 1 red wool and 1 black. Now above this black, we're going to go up and add 4 red wools. Then we're going to drop down again. And on the left of this black, we're going to go up by 5 red wools. Then we're going to skip a block. And here we're going to go down by 4 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Then we're going to skip a block. And we're going to add 1 red, 1 black, and then 2 red wools on the left. Then we're also going to skip a block and we're going to go down by 3 red wools. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the left side, we're going to go down by 5 red wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So make sure you guys have this. And there's one final step for this red wool and then we're going to be done with it. So we're going to go up here. And starting on this block here, so 1 block inwards, we're going to add 17 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So once again, you're going to start right here. So 1 block inwards. And we're going to place 17 going to the right like so. Now, he does have a couple more black wool blocks scattered around, so we're going to go ahead and add that little bit of detail, and then it's time to fill him in. So let's go ahead and start doing that detail. So do you guys see this row of 5 black wools that just dripping blood? Well, we're going to place a purple, and then a black wool on the left. Then we're going to drop down to this tail section, and you're going to follow this line, and then you're going to add a purple on the right. And then to the right of this purple, you're going to place 1 black. Then you're going to drop down to this area, and we're going to skip 2 blocks, and on the 3rd block, 1 more black. And that's going to be the little black wool that he has, scattered around. And now it's time to fill in our evil Nyan Cat So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fill in this entire back section with some purple, and then the rest of our Nyan Cat with some light gray wool, including his tail, his feet, and his face. So once again, purple for the body and light gray for everything else. So let's go ahead and start filling in our evil Nyan Cat, and I'll be back when it's done. And that's what it should look like after it's filled in. So if you guys enjoyed this Pixar tutorial, please hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.